What's going on, good people? It is your boy C Nell, short for Cornell, how I see it. Man, so this video here is part 2 of the budget that changed my life. Part 1, I'll link down in the description. But this portion now, part 1, just to give you a quick overview, if you haven't seen part 1, go ahead and check it out. Again, link in the description. It covers the budget itself. So the budget I created that feels like me, looks like me, works for my lifestyle and how I operate, aesthetically, everything. But I wanted to cater something to me, and it may be something that may work for you. And my prayer is that it'll inspire you to get on your money, man. Now, there's no better time than the present. With everything going on with the pandemic, social issues, Black Lives Matter, and with just everything going on in the world right now, we really have to focus on, for a lot of people, it was a wake-up call. You know, a lot of people, hours got cut, unfortunately jobs got lost, but it's an opportunity for us to realize how important it is to be good stewards of our money, right? Because we don't know what's going to happen. We can't predict the future. Everybody's cruising along in life thinking, oh man, it's going to be, I'm good, bruh. You know, I'm good. I'll get to it later. One, later may never come. But two, you don't know what's going to happen between now and your later. Again, budgeting is not something that should cause you pain. You know, if you're in a relationship, it shouldn't cause you and your significant other pain. It shouldn't be something that you dread. It shouldn't be something that you hate. Because guess what? A budget is designed for you to fully understand where your money's going and be able to tell your money where to go. So if you like to get haircuts, like to buy clothes and things of that nature, like to go out and have dinner, a budget allows you to ensure that you have enough money to do whatever it is that you want to do. Now, the other part of that is changing your financial situation. If you're watching this video now about budgeting, odds are you want to do better than what you've been doing, right? We all do, and we can all do better. All of us. I don't care where you're from, your what you believe in, your race, your religion. All are welcome. One, but two, all of us can be better stewards of our money. So with that said, part 2, the video you're watching now, is all about that additional tab I created. So that tab is my goals and debt tab, which we'll be covering in this video. That allowed me to not only have the budget that you'll see in the first video and have that flow and that work for me based on what I'm trying to achieve, but this also allowed me to keep my budget in line with my goals and make sure they're pairing up and they're on the same page. But it also gave me the ability to look at my goals at least every week, every 2 weeks, and then on a monthly basis as well throughout the year. Because as you work your budget, I directly was able to see, you know, if my goal is to pay down debt, I can see that debt going down. And okay, boom, that's paid off. Boom, that's paid off. So that momentum started to stir inside of me to want to keep doing it. And I'm still doing it now, right? So again, man, sit back, sit tight. If you are new here, new to my channel, you will see videos about budgeting, about overall finance in general, investing videos. I give you videos on my Robinhood challenge that I'm doing now. That challenge, long term, I want to get up to $100,000 in that particular portfolio. That is my public account. I will be sharing that with you guys, and I want you guys to see, as you'll see even on my goals and debt tab, I'm a regular guy. I got debt. I got stuff going on. I'm figuring this out as well. The light just went off. The light went off for me. And I'm hoping that the light will go off for you too. Get inspired. There's no better time than now. Let's go. Stop making excuses about, oh, I don't make enough money. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I wasn't taught about this, that, and the third. Well, guess what? We're scrapping all that. We're scrapping all that. Join the community, man. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. My focus is for us to grow together, get on top of our money, get in charge of us telling our money where to go instead of our money just running out, and then at the end of the month, you have more month than money. You waiting for the next paycheck to come. In addition to that, once we get that right, then we can start building wealth and try and retire early, man. There's a lot of people in our parents' generation. I'm 36, so I'm a millennial, but and I'm proud of it, you know. But you know, our parents or grandparents, they had to work 30, 40 years, sometimes on jobs that they didn't even like, just to get some kind of retirement. Man, we're not trying to do that, man. We're trying to be happy. We're trying to live life. And if we work 30, 40 years doing something, it's going to be something that we're passionate about. Not because we have to chase that check or that job can dangle the carrot over our head. No, bruh. Them days done, man. But it takes you joining forces with the person in your mirror. You checking the person in your mirror and you being ready to actually take action and do it. So again, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video. Man, again, my name is C. Nell, how I see it. I'm very upbeat. I'm very excited about all of us getting better at our money, overall health, but taking charge of our financing and understand that you don't have to have a whole lot of money to be able to start creating good habits and start chipping away and slowly chipping away at the rock until you've changed your financial situation. Now, it's gonna call for sacrifice. But guess what? The more you sacrifice, the faster you're gonna see your results come. I need to repeat that again. The more you sacrifice, the faster you're gonna see your results come. It's up to you. How bad do you want it? How hard do you want to go? How much do you want to grind? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? And if so, you're in the right place. Without further ado, let's make it happen. I have a goals and debt tab. This truly has allowed me to start leveling up. And that's what it's all about. I want everybody to go ahead and level up, man, and really start achieving those goals, man. Stop talking about it and do it. Stop getting caught up on Instagram and how people make life seem. Because everybody balling on Instagram and Facebook, if you look at it, everybody living it's a good life. It's the life I live. Okay. But this really changed everything. At the top, I paid off my car, thank God. But what you do is list your debts. So theoretically, and what I'll probably go ahead and do for my personal self is just rearrange these, list them largest to smallest, and just work my way down the list. But I was blessed to be able to pay my car off early. I paid that off and put the date, always put a projected date. So we'll go through the categories: item, what the debt is, what your starting balance is, what you have remaining, and then your projected date, payoff date. But projected payoff date, I wanted to touch on that really quick before we keep going into the goals and debt tab. The projected date shouldn't just be some day you just pull out of the sky. You sit down in your budget and understand how much you're willing to sacrifice and what you're going to do so you can put it on paper and be intentional with your money, and your efforts. But that projected payoff date should be a day, that should be your goal, your hard goal to get that taken care of. Now, I understand throughout life things happen, emergencies happen, things of that nature. Sometimes you get thrown off course, but that should be your suspense date. That should be your target. And every effort you have to get rid of that debt should be towards paying that debt off on or before that day. Again, how hard you go at it, that's on you. You're grown, you're gonna do what you wanna do. But have a projected payoff date, because it makes the debt and the process measurable, and it gives you a true hard date to look for. But also, I say, as you pay this stuff off, you may reward yourself, man. You're working hard, you're being focused, and I don't destroy all the hard work you've been doing and you don't need to be going on these big trips and all that kind of stuff, because that's not conducive to what we're trying to do right now. But, have a drink or go celebrate even with your significant other. Or I highly encourage you have somebody that is going to help you stay accountable. Or if you can, follow this with somebody and do it with somebody that you love, a family, friend, whomever it may be. But celebrate that with them. It can just be a simple phone call, or hey, stop by for dinner. I'm gonna, cook dinner, or yada yada yada, or hey, let's go eat and we'll go out and eat and have a dinner to celebrate, or whatever the case may be. But celebrate those victories with people that truly love you and want to see you win and want to see you level up and want to see you take care of your business and get better in life and change your family tree. That's the people, one, that you should keep around you regardless, but two, share those victories, man. So with that said, in the next column, so y'all know I'm off the chain, is my feedback column. So when I pay off the car, I need that, bruh. But it's just a way for me to sort of get my thoughts out as I work through this, or even before getting to it. Hey, done deal, bitch. Hey, y'all know. I see you, Plies. But, even so now you've seen that I've paid off my car, I paid off a personal loan, the Randolph Book credit card, which is the last video I showed you guys of me taking care of that payment, or making a payment on my credit card. So the remaining balance started at the starting balance was $5,000. It's now down to $748,000, and I will have that paid off by the 10th of June. And my comment, almost out of my life, which is real, man. And again, it does no good to pay all this stuff off if you just go sign right back up for the debt. So just my opinion, you'd be stuck on that rat race, and you'll feel like it'll be a big slap in the face and waste of time. The focus is to change your family tree and change your financial outlook and keep going. Now you transition to truly committing to building wealth and achieving that fire to be able to retire early if that's something you want to do, or travel, whatever it is that you want to do. But colors mean something to me, in the sense of just visually and a budget. So for me, if it's green, it's done. I achieved it. It's a go, and it's gone out of my life. But yellow, it's in progress. The red, I haven't started yet. So as you see, I've listed my debts, and this is just me being transparent. Listed my debts here, good old student loans. So I can't wait to start on them. And ironically, that's what I say. I can't wait. I can't wait to get there. But for me, I feel like that scene in that one movie.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
I'm just saying, man. So that's why I put that on there. I'm gonna keep it 100. But anyway, so this allows you to list your debt and then track your progress. Another problem that I found, I've lived myself, and I want to give you guys a heads up on, is you start getting progress, you start paying stuff off, your credit score start going up, you got your emergency fund, it's there. You're like, yeah, I'm making some headway, man. And then you get a little comfortable. I can afford to spend this little extra. I got my emergency fund set up. I'm clearing my debt. It's in work in progress. I'm doing better in life. I'm not necessarily living paycheck to paycheck. No. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Oh, be humble. Okay. No, but keeping it real. You got a lot of work to do. You're getting there. And yes, you are getting progress. You're seeing progress. And a natural byproduct of this is your credit score is going to go up. You're going to get everybody out of your pockets. And you're going to see that credit score swing up. But you're not there yet, bruh. You're not there yet. Keep grinding, keep working, keep pushing. This ain't the time to be, getting complacent and, patting yourself on the back in terms of spending or wrecking your plan, or doing damage to your plan. The small wins, hey, I'm gonna meet my homegirl or my homeboy. We gonna go out and have a drink or chop it up or whatever. Those small things, okay, I get that as you move along your list. But I'm gonna take a trip and all that kind of stuff, that's counterproductive to what we're trying to do. And I think if you're in a relationship, you should at least, me personally, I say, every time you get paid, but at least bare minimum once a month, you should be having a budget meeting, or budget dinner, or however you want to do it. Hey, baby, it's budget night, so we'll go ahead and cook. Boom. set up your food and let's chop it up and make sure we're tracking if we need to reconcile or just something, such and such is coming up and this new expense, so we can put that in there. But that's how you hold each other accountable, and that's how you maintain both of y'all operating as one, and that's the one part, I think, in my opinion, of giving up the I for an us that a lot of people don't do. They operate households independently. You got yours and I got mine. Yeah, but what are we gonna accomplish together? Because that's the goal. I understand you having your allowance and hey, I got my allowance money, but you should never operate a household separate. Hence, the number one cause of divorce in America is money and money fights. Kind of a natural byproduct, I'm guessing, right? But anyway, that's the overlook of the budget that absolutely changed my life. If you want to set up something similar, or even if you use one of the apps, on your phone, let's do it together. Let's grind. Let's change the family tree. But again, it takes that sacrifice and it takes discipline. So quick wrap up, man. And I gotta be real with you guys. The combination of the budget I created, again, which is in the first video, link is in the description if you want to check that out. And this tab that I created on the budget, which is the goals and debt tab, again, that allowed me to level up, man. I'm just being real. And if you are watching this video again, and you can set your pride aside and stand in truth, like Dave Ramsey says, 85% truth is still a lie. If I give you 95% of the truth, what did I just do to you? Yeah, I did. So standing in truth is the first thing. And you being ready to do something about your situation. Because guess what? The statistics show us that most Americans don't even have $1,000 saved. Like we've all grinded. We've all, you go to work, sometimes multiple jobs, and you bust your, day after day after day, but you can't seem to get ahead. You tired. You living paycheck to paycheck. You know that you work hard for your money. You know that you work hard for your money, just as hard as anybody else is out there working for their money. But for some reason, you can't get ahead. Man, I highly encourage you, go back and check out the first video of the budget that changed my life. That'll actually go over the budget itself. And maybe you can create something similar to that. Also on that video, if you're more of a tech buff, or it'll work better for you to be able to do it like on your phone or your iPad or whatnot, on that first video, I recommend a couple of apps that I've seen and some I've used personally that works very well. I'm just old school in that regard. It's something about me having to sit down, even on my laptop, to that computer and having to reconcile all the money, make sure I'm on track and do it. So for me, that works. Everybody's a little bit different. You got to know yourself. But even if you're interested in my template, hit me up on IG. And if you're not already, make sure you follow me on IG. I'll put the IG up. Here's some more. That's it. But follow me on IG and hit me in the DMs, man. It's just an Excel spreadsheet I created, but I'll go ahead and give you the budget itself plus the goals and debt tab on there as well. So you can just plug your information in and let's get it, man. Let's get it. The excuses are done. It's go time now. So with all that said, man, I appreciate you guys for taking the time to sit with me and rock with me, taking the time out of your day. I hope your week has gotten off to a good start. Please continue to be safe, be smart. Let's be good stewards of our money, protect our family and friends, and use love first, man. That's real. If you haven't again already, go ahead and subscribe, like the video if you got any value from this video, or if you'd like to see more videos in the future or more of my content in the future. But with that said, man, I'm out.